Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Boridar. Farmer Ben here. Just going to quickly talk about this five-star rush attack. And this is five-star rush attack without yellow heroes. And this is obviously my first moves in the battle. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because traditionally I don't have a great deal of success with five-star tournaments. And in my view, such as it is, the big issue I have is coming up against teams like this one here, Benpa. Benpa is going to be almost impossible for me to defeat because they have got this little fella, Aaron, in the middle. Now, he has got all allies regenerate 459 HP over 3 turns. Casters and nearby allies are immune to stasis ailments for 3 turns. Dark allies get things. Now, obviously, I cannot stack against a dark hero simply because of the fact I can't take another purple. So I can't. I can't take yellows to stack against him. So the chances of me killing him quickly are very low. They then have another healer next to him and another healer there next to him. So they've gone with a 3 healer strategy, 2 weakeners, a booster and a weakener on the side. Now, I think that's going to be really, really, really tough for me to break down. Really tough. They've got status ailment removers, they've got healers, they've got weakeners. This is going to be an extremely tough raid. And the reason it's going to be an extremely tough raid is that a lot of the heroes that you would want to ideally counter them with would be well, firstly, you'd want some yellows, and secondly, you'd want some what do you call it? What would you want? You'd probably want to keep guys to keep status ailment removers from your team. It's a really balanced team. For defense team, this is going to be very, very hard to break down. Very hard indeed, and I'm not feeling my chances here. Now I'm going to start off with. I probably will take Demisha. It may seem a bit weird taking a purple hero, given the colours sort of stacked against me. There's relatively little point in taking Aslar, given that he is, what do we call it? They've got a status ailment remover. So I'm not going to take Aslar, and I'm not going to take. I'm not going to take Zania because they'll remove the status ailment too quickly. They don't, I think, have a debuffer. So on this one, I'm going to opt for Elena. Now, obviously, all the heroes have got their manners set to very, very fast, which means that the advantage kind of just lies with whoever can get there. My plan will probably be to try and pick off one hero at a time. It is going to be exceptionally difficult. I say this quite confidently. Now, I'm going for the mana boosting troops because if everybody's mana is already set to very fast, this hopefully will set it to like crazy fast. So all of my heroes, I'm going to be relying really on my 3 snipers. My 3 snipers will target one hero at a time. Now, what's her name down in the bottom corner there? What's your name? I've forgotten your name. Zelene, sorry, Zelene. Very, very dangerous hero. A lot of power. I'm always see. I would have put her next to the tank because she's so dangerous. But tucked away there, I might be able to kill her quietly. I am worried about obviously Aaron. He's going to be a very, very tough kettle of fish to break down, and the same here for Ariel, who again removes all status ailments. This is obviously the Ariel with legs rather than the Ariel when she was a fish, and it's made she's not aged well. I've got to say the red hair suited her better in the Disney films. Anyway, let's go for this. So I'm not expecting to win this. I'm hoping for 1, maybe 2 heroes killed. A win would sort of be, to me, quite an upset. Can't see an obvious combo, so I'm going to fire that up there. Let's get some purples rolling. Now, Demisha has a kind of advantage in that she will remove status. She's a debuffer. So if I do this, at least Aaron is not healing himself. Now, he is somebody I do want to stop healing. And I want to stop them all from healing, really, but the two on the flanks, it doesn't matter quite so much because they are not healing anyway. Because they're full health. I haven't hit them yet, so I'm not too worried about them. Now, my plan, if I can get rid of Aeron, I'm going to go for Wall of Swords, and then I'm going to try. Have I got enough power to kill Rigard? I think not. So I'm not going to use. I'm going to save my attacks just for a moment, so that I've got all my snipers ready. Now, to me, although Rigard is dangerous, I would say that Aerial is more dangerous. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Rigard in one hit, so I'm going to save Domitia for now. It's going to be quite a lot of strategic saving my skill and powers here. Zelene, as you can see, is quite close to going off. She may well be. Actually, it doesn't matter to me too much that Zelene is going to go off, because she will almost certainly kill herself using the perfect riposte. So by targeting, there we go. So I'd saved up my attacks to get Rigard. Now I will have, hopefully Zelene will finish herself off here. Not quite finished herself off, but certainly not left herself with much in the tank. That's good news. Let's see. Gonna get, if I get this done, then Kirill will be ready. So at least now my attacks are back up to full strength. I could do with just getting one of the other special attacks ready. You'll notice I'm trying not to hit, what's her name? I don't need to hit her to prove the point. And there we are. Phew. There we go. So obviously on that one, luck was on my side and I took the right team. I was amazed I won that. There we go. So that's the first one. A win for me. You can see how careful I have to be. Now this time Kunshan is the one I'm really been worrying about. Again, covers health for all allies. Enemies get minus 34% defense, so my defense will be weakened. Now the others on this team, you've got Green, you've got Sartana in the middle is a very good tank. You've got a booster over the far side. Well, again, I've got a debuffer in the shape of Domitia. They've got 2 hit all heroes, so I think there's a place for a riposter. Does this fella remove status ailments? Dispel status, yeah, Kunshan gets rid of status ailments. So given Kunshan removes status ailments, I probably won't try changing my... I will probably go for the same team here. Luckily as well, I hadn't realised Kunshan isn't fully ascended, so at least he's only 370 rather than 480. Give me a little bit more of a shot. He is a hero I hate to fight at the best of times, and that's when I can take yellows as well. So it's going to be much the same kind of tactic I'm going for here. It's going to be trying to get a few heroes ready one at a time and then picking people off. Just having a think. I am going to use Domitia here. Now, this may seem like counter to what I've been saying about getting a couple of heroes ready at a time, but as I can see, there's a purple gem sitting there. I know she'll be ready very soon. Not much at this point I can do about the poisoning that just happened there. Just going to hope for a bit of rolling luck. Going to go for Kunshan because, as I say, I don't like him. It's not to say I wouldn't like to have him, but I don't. I hate fighting him. He's one of my pet hates. Is Mr. Kunshan. Just got Kirill ready in time to save Mariana, who has been poisoned. Going to fire these off again. I don't think it's necessarily going to be enough to kill anyone, but at least I've got a load of my heroes ready. Perfect riposte won't help. Perfect riposte hopefully will finish off Thorn. Bye bye Thorn. I'm not gonna worry too much about Bold Tusk for a second. I'm gonna focus on, but even so, whew, that was again. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. That went pretty well. My team, like I say, I'm very much reliant on snipers here. Elena with her post has been doing me a good turn. It doesn't always work. Now on this one, I might swap swap things around a little bit. Now Aslar in the corner is very dangerous, unless I take Kirill out and swap in Rigard. So I'm swapping Rigard for Kirill. Now that obviously then means I've now got 2 purples, which is not ideal. But then luckily this team hasn't gone too purple heavy. Gurley in the centre here is pretty dangerous. He is a Melindor removes buffs. Kiona attack boost, can live with that. Removes. So buff remover is going to be really important. So I've got a status ailment remover, which is going to be really important for Izania and Aslar, because they both do damage to my team's overturn. If I can get Elena ready, then she will also almost certainly kill either of them when they go off, which is quite nice. I'm going to go for this. Now, I may regret having got rid of Kirill, because I'm now down to 3 colours. First move is going to be so important on this kind of raid. I'm going to go down this route. I don't want to worry too much about the yellows at the moment. I will. This should trigger a smallish combo. Oh, nice combo. Now I'm going to keep Rigard ready for as long as I can. I don't really want to use him yet, because if I use him, then when like Aslar goes off, which he will at some point probably, because he's now got very fast mana. There's a reason Aslar doesn't normally have very fast mana. It's because he's too dangerous. I want to keep things in check. Now at the same time, I may have to balance that out, because I may well need to heal to keep him alive. So I might just to keep other heroes alive as well, because obviously Leona is now very weakened. I always say, if you can't see, think of a move, look towards the top edge of the screen, because you get more out, or you got more tiles move when you move the top edge of the screen. Basically, the more you move around at the top, the more chance you have of triggering a combo from down the bottom. I think. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna hope that when Zania goes off, she doesn't kill anyone. She may do. She has a very powerful attack. So Rigard there has undone Isania's damage, which is good. Obviously, I didn't want Isania to kill everyone. Melindor now gone. Now, Aslar is close to going off. When he does go off, he will almost certainly kill himself, which is really kind of him, because of the perfect riposte, which is up on Elena. So Aslar will probably burn. There we go. Leaving me just with Isania to finish. Whew, and I scraped through. That's another one. Again, you sort of hopefully can see the tactics that I'm employing here. Don't rush to use your special attacks. Save them for when you need them, including your healers. And sometimes the timing of your healing is as important as everything else. Gosh, this is going much better than I was hoping. Much better than I was hoping, I've got to be honest. Now, here we go again. We've got another team. Who've we got here? Let's see. So we've got another purple tank. Well, purple tanks, as I said, I've mentioned, make perfect sense. I didn't go with a perfect purple tank because I wanted to go for a tank who would really benefit from the fast, the extra rush attack thing. Sartana, yeah. Sartana, as we've seen, can be very dangerous. Zelene is one of the ones I really don't like. Really don't like having Zelene sitting there. And can't be dispelled. That can't be dispelled. So just reading there all the different special skills of my opponents, because I do tend to forget them sometimes. To me, I am thinking I'm going to swap Rigard for Kirill. Now, Kirill will undo the effects of Zelene. In fact, not only does he undo them, he then turns it around and makes my team stronger. He won't undo the effect of Victor. Victor is a bit of a pain tucked away over here in the corner. But Victor is quite a way off on the flank. So with a bit of luck, I can use my snipers to finish him off before he gets his special attack in many times. He also will be a bit vulnerable to my debuffer in Domitia. No guarantees, never is with this kind of thing. So let's see how we go. Okay. All right. So as I say, if ever you're in doubt, have a look, see if you can pick up any easy little combos. This is obviously a little combo here. It might turn into a fairly big combo. Who knows? There we go. Fire a few of them off. Do I want to? I'm going to hold on for now without using. No, I think I am going to have to. I don't want to lose at this stage of the game. I really don't want to lose Liana. So I'm trying to keep Liana alive. So I used Kirill a little bit early in some ways because I've got, obviously, Zelene is close to going off. And when she does, it will be a bit painful for me. Whilst my team are reasonably healthy, I'm going to try and trigger Zelene to get her to go off. Because I want, so Zelene, as you can see, that's her just going off now. Now, hopefully, although her attack is very dangerous, Elena's dead. That's a shame. That is a shame. Her attack, Zelene's attack is very dangerous. I can undo it with a little bit of with Kirill. So Kirill has effectively undone her attack. It now becomes, she becomes my next target. I want her dead because I don't like her very much. Again, as I say, I don't like her very much. It means I don't like fighting her very much, rather than I think she's a bad hero. She's a very good hero. In fact, all this team are very, very good heroes. There isn't one hero on this team that I would turn down. Brutal. Well, I'm not going to shoot at somebody whose shields are already up. I'm going to shoot at Grigorian. That will then... Oh, I didn't really want a combo then. Oh well, right. I'm going to go for Victor, because I think I can kill Victor with my 2 special attacks. Oh no, I managed to kill them both with my special attacks. That is particularly good news. What I want didn't quite come off. I was hoping for a move that would trigger all my greens. Now somebody on my team is about to die. There is no telling who it will be. I think Domitia might just survive if she gets hit, but basically anybody else dies. There we go. So I've just lost her, but luckily I can get Liana ready to finish off. Is it a Sarni? No, it's not a Sarni. Alassi, sorry. Alassi. There we go. Whew. There we are. 4 for 4. And the last one. Ooh, that was unexpected. That is a touch unexpected. Now, this team have got some... Oh, goodness me. Look at the strength of them. So they've got they've all got all event heroes, or or heroes of the month. They're all 5 stars. They've all got enhanced grids. They've all got talent grid boosts, and I'm fighting them. Crikey. So let's have a look. Well, Mother North, obviously very, very dangerous. What's his name? Master Lepus, very, very dangerous. Simple, massive boom, but he does weaken himself. But then his boom is big boom. Hell, well, yeah, Hell's a really sensible choice. If you've got Hell, I would so be taking her, because Hell is then able to stop any, can't gain any mana, which when you're doing a rush attack and everything is about mana, that becomes utterly lethal. Girl attacked way down the end here. Doesn't worry me too much. Not too fussed about her. Can that effect be dispelled? It can, so it might be worth taking Rigard instead of Kirill. Mother North obviously revives everyone. Ridiculously high health as well. Very hard to kill. And Aegir, I'm not so worried about him when he's tucked away over there. I'm gonna take Kirill out, pop Rigard in. So Rigard, hopefully, if Hell does go off, can at least restore my team's ability to gain mana. Although obviously if he's the one they stop the mana on, that doesn't work. But then that's a risk you got to take. So here we go. Last one. Can I make it 5 for 5? I'm amazed how well I've done so far, if I'm honest. I assumed I would win. Well, given the teams I've faced, I didn't really expect to win any of them. So there we go. Okay, so as always, it's worth surveying the board, see what you can come up with. I can see a small combo there where the tiles are already flashing. I can't see much else, so I may as well go with this. This will trigger a small combo, so there's the purples, there's the yellows. It's not gonna be that beautiful, it's true. Oh, that's a better combo. Combo 5, combo 6. Yeah, that's I'll take that. Master Lepus. Boom. Ooh, he mean rabbit. Interesting as well. There must be a sort of certain amount of difference because Rigard has gone off. Rigard didn't go off at the same time as Domitia, which I thought he would, given that they were both both on fast mana. There we go. Oh, lordy loo. Now I could do some luck. So I've got various other heroes about to go off. I could do with probably Leona, really. Mother North, as you can see there, is about to go off. I think Mother North will be particularly dangerous because Hell's gone off now. Porridge Pot. Lepus is back. That was predictable, really. I thought Lepus would survive, sadly. The guy who can undo the effects of Hell is dead, or sorry, not dead, but has been hit by Hell's effect, so he is now crippled effectively. My best quick sniper is crippled also. There we go. My debuffing guy is dead. I think this is going to be a lose. But at least I think I will have given them a decent run for their money. Probably about all I can say, really. Now this is tricky. There was no point in shooting Mother North, even given that Mother North is likely to go off and bring everyone back to life. There's no point in trying to hit Mother North at the minute because all the mana generation is on her side. In fact, I am going to hit Flee. Now, this may seem defeatist. It may be like you may be thinking, "What? You're running away!" But by running away, I will get the points for having killed 3 heroes instead of if Mother North goes off. Potentially, I would get the points for killing no heroes. So I could end up with no points at all for that raid. There was no way I think that Domitia could have beaten both of those heroes, especially given the fast mana. If the mana was at normal speed, then I might have been able to do it. It would have required Domitia's special attack to go off a couple of times to finish off Mother North. I wouldn't be too worried about Aegir because his defense wouldn't be that dangerous against her debuff and things, but Mother North basically would have been the main type. And that was a really difficult raid because I had to choose 2 targets, Mother North and Hell. I chose Hell first and then went on to try and work on Mother North. Possibly that was the wrong way around. Who knows? I had my reasons for doing it because whilst Hell was alive, I couldn't. There was danger was I'd keep losing my snipers, and whilst Mother North would arrive, the danger was she'd bring everyone back to life. It was really tricky. Anyway, I hope that this has been helpful. This was really like one of those what I would describe as a cerebral set of raids. It was really about thinking about everything I could possibly do. It's got me into the top 1%, so I'm pretty pleased. I know I won't stay there because it's very early in the day, but it was a good set of raids, and I was really pleased with how my sort of tactics worked and my sort of strategy of taking 3 snipers to really sort of pound people. A perfect riposte has saved me there a few times as well. So that's the beauty of it, especially with that fast mana. Elena then became a really, really valuable hero for me. You may be wondering, why didn't I put her on my defense team then? It's too easy to debuff. I never use perfect riposte defensively. I pretty much only use it offensively, like I was doing then, which is to let the computer AI destroy itself. Anyway, there we go. So that was quite an emotional set of raids. I got my hero chest. Let's press this, and then I will save the game. Metal Wars. Woo, Metal Wars. Yeah, not bad chest. Anyway, that is it. So that's been emotional. Like I say, it was I'm going to sell that one as a bit of a masterclass. That went really well. Really quite pleased with all those results. Even the last one, I'm not embarrassed. I thought that was a pretty good return considering the heroes I could send against them. And the quality of that enemy team. That was there. So I was pretty pleased. Anyway, so thank you all for watching. If you have found this useful, if you have found that this will help you in raid tournaments or against raids generally, then please, make a comment, say something, say hello. Remember to click subscribe,